Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at a scenario where Mexico forms an empire. So, first off the bat, the Mexicans declare war on two countries at once, these being Cuba and El Salvador? Was it Salvador? I'm not sure. But anyways, troops move into northern El Salvador, and Mexico makes a naval landing, occupying this lower outer Cuban island and making a landing on this bit here. The next event, to continue on the war, Mexico continues pushing down into El Salvador, only leaving with that much remaining territory. Mexico is almost completely taken over El Salvador. Next up, I probably should have used a different color for this because there's two countries. Yeah, I'm going to change that because they're not the same team. Anyways, did I miss that bit? Yeah, Mexico makes a further push off the naval landing, moving some troops onto the occupied parts of the island and continuing to march east. Next up, we see Mexico fully occupying El Salvador, and more and more troops are coming into Cuba, and they're marching east. Mexico annexes El Salvador, and Cuba has almost been finished. I believe the capital Havana is over here, which has been taken. Anyways, next up, we see that Cuba is fully occupied, and in a peace treaty, they fully annexed Cuba. The next event we see happening is a major one for this video. Solving the southern border dispute here, Mexico and the USA form a military alliance, but it's more like a joint military and economic alliance, so I'm going to probably change that right now. It's also a economic alliance. To help Mexico out in their war efforts, because the USA wants something, but I'm not going to share it with you guys right now. After the alliance is formed, Mexico declares war on Jamaica. The economic alliance isn't going to stay there because I just did it then, but the Mexicans declare war on Jamaica and quickly occupy the whole northern island because their navy is, if I had to guess where their navy would be right now, I'd probably say it's around here-ish. I'm not sure, maybe, and all their troops would be around here right now. Most of their troops, anyways. It's a really fast war. They can gain control of Jamaica, and in a peace treaty, they fully annexed Jamaica? That's so unexpected, but it's not actually. Next up, they declare war on Guatemala, continuing the expansion into this region. You can by now you could tell that Mexico's got their eyes set on forming an empire of the Mexican Gulf. You can tell because they've already taken over this region of the Mexican Gulf, and they've allied with the USA, so they got this whole region under their grasp now. Anyways, they declare war on Guatemala. By the way, I'm doing video post-week, so now, but none of you guys are going to watch this far into the video because I checked the average duration. It's horrible. Like, please watch the whole video, but no one's going to get to this long into the video. Anyways, Mexico declares war on Guatemala and invades into the north. Mexican forces continue pushing into Guatemala and fully occupying the nation. In a peace treaty, they get fully annexed, obviously. Next up, we see Mexico and the USA declare war on Panama for Panama Canal access. I now realize I searched up the Panama Canal's here. No, yeah, it was like there. Did I say it was there earlier? I think I might have thought it was over here. Oh shit! What did I just do? Nothing. I screwed that bit up. It seems. Okay, let's fix this. Oopsie daisy, that bit's not good. Anyway, the Panama Canal is actually here. I said it was here. Ignore those green lines. That's me. I can't undo that, sadly. Anyways, they continue. They push into this area, which I thought was the Panama Canal. They take the south. The Panama Canal is actually here. But I knew that for the Peace Treaty because I searched it up. Thank God. But they make 3 naval landings. These two are Mexican and that one's American. American forces are now arriving and they've occupied the south. Special forces, yada yada. They swiftly take control of Panama and occupy the whole country, obviously. In a peace treaty, this half of the Panama Canal goes to America and the north of Panama goes over to Mexico. The next event we see happening is the major event of the video. Obviously, there's always a major event at the end of my videos, because there's a longer bit, if you haven't noticed. It is something I do. Mexico sends a... what's it called? What is it called? A... demand thingy. It's a... yeah, but whatever. I knew the word earlier. Fuck, it slipped my mind. Anyways, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the word. But anyways, these two countries, it was in other words, let me explain it. Mexico wants control over this whole Central American region, and they're like, hey guys, you join me or else I'm going to invade you. Only 2 countries agree: Costa Rica, because it has no actual military, and I'm not sure, but that could be... oh no, that's Belize and that's El Salvador. Shit. My bad, guys, my bad. I forgot about Belize. Anyways, only these 2 agree, because this is really small and weak, and Costa Rica just doesn't have the military, so like, okay. Anyways, since Costa Rica has no military, and there hasn't been enough time for Mexico and to put troops into Costa Rica, Nicaraguan forces push south into Costa Rica. I don't know if they have a navy, but if they do, it's pretty weak. Mexico moves into the north from their actual consolidated land. They fully... Nicaragua makes more pushes south. They fully occupy Honduras, and they start pushing down onto Nicaragua's coast. Nicaragua gets pushed back, and then eventually they fall to the Mexicans. In a peace treaty, we see something interesting happen. So the north of Nicaragua and these 2 become part of Mexico, and then the lower half of Nicaragua and Costa Rica and the Panama territory become a puppet because they can't control this much land. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, yada yada yada, or if you made it this far into the video, please comment so I know that I actually have a true G here. And oh look, there's a long video. Bye!